All right, here I am, straight out of bed, head, and quarter to 10. I stayed in bed late. I got up early, but I woke up early. I didn't get out of bed. Premier League this morning. Matches started. Actually, the matches first halves should be ending right about now. They started at 9, and I just chose to listen to it on the radio. The announcers on TV are good. I got no issues with them. But there's something different about listening to a match on the radio, especially if it's a match that you're not super keen on watching. So that's why I'm just now rolling out of bed. I also wanted to come out here because this is where my scale is. Yes, scales tend to work more consistently and better when they are on a hard, flat surface, and I could think of nothing harder than my concrete garage floor. So I keep my scale in the garage. Just wanted to check, see what it looked like. My accountability partner and I talked yesterday a little bit, and although we only really, I don't know, not count, but our quote-unquote official weigh-in day is Monday, so kind of wanted to see where I was in that regard. Don't have any plans of deviating from what I did yesterday, which is an extremely small, if any, kind of breakfast, just maybe enough to get me fueled up for a workout, which could just be a couple pieces of fruit and a piece of cheese. And then a stout smoothie after a workout, and then maybe a little more of a workout, and then another stout smoothie. Protein drink. That's what I'm getting at. Yesterday we did, I did a kind of a probiotics type drink, smoothie, protein drink, whatever you want to call it. The first time, used some blueberry kefir. I'm assuming that's how you say that. Kefir, with a probiotic, mixed berry probiotic drink from Chobani, and a 42 grams of protein, vanilla protein drink. I usually put in some glutamine and creatine. I'm not sure if I did yesterday or not, to be honest. And sometimes I add a little more protein, but I think that had enough protein. And then about, half a cup or so, maybe it wasn't a full cup, but blueberries. Got my blueberries out of the fridge, and I'd let them there too long. Some of them were pretty raunchy, so I had to pitch out most of them. I picked a few that were decent and threw them in the smoothie. And it was good. It tasted good. The kefir, however you say that, gives it some pucker. Yeah, a little on the sour side. Not sour, tart. I don't know. Anyway, a little bit of a to it. But it's good. I mean, it's kind of what you want from blueberries anyway, so. And then the night one is kind of my favorite. Cut up a banana and chocolate protein powder. The 42 gram protein drink. Sometimes I put a little extra protein powder in it, but not usually with that one. And then I bought some chocolate kefir too, so I put a little bit of that in there, and some creatine and glutamine, and powdered peanut butter. I had an Elvis protein shake. Chocolate peanut butter banana. Is that Elvis? I don't know. It's pretty damn good though. And it's got, I guess by the time I put the kefir and peanut powder, whatever you call that, peanut butter powder, put that in there, that's a few more grams of protein. I'm guessing it was upwards of 60 grams of protein, which is more than enough. Low carb, and that was evident by looking at my blood sugar levels through the night. And probably have to keep a closer eye on my blood sugar levels today, since I didn't have any substantial carbs yesterday and then worked out as much as I did. That's when I run the risk of going low, which happens on Sundays. Actually, at one point last night, during the night, I woke up and it was real low, which for me is Well, it was in the 50s. Low 50s is what I recall. Like 53 maybe, I forget. And I took a glucose tablet, just one. Sometimes I overdo that and then I spike real high. So I took one and it kind of brought me up to just a low level instead of a really low level, which was fine. I'm starving now, but I'm going to hold off for a while. My Spurs play in about an hour and a half. And as I mentioned yesterday, I'll be watching them in the house, so I will not be out here exercising while I watch my Spurs. But then I have the rest of the day to do as I please in the garage. I feel kind of bad because I meal planned for the weekend and I had grilled London broil yesterday, which I didn't have any. I'll have leftovers, and then today we're having grilled chicken. No, I think we've changed that. Anyway, wonderful meals, but I'll be eating them as leftovers, which is fine. I normally kind of do anyway, most of the time. Fresh cooked meat, whether it's grilled or otherwise, for me, I kind of prefer it to be cold because I'm going to put it on a salad more than likely. So I have that to look forward to tomorrow and the next day, and maybe the next day. No, tomorrow's leg day. I got a surprise for tomorrow. Okay, that's all for now. I'm going in the house, going to have some coffee, going to watch some football, and suck at American football, English football rules. All right, so I think I'm done for the day. Got out here and decided to do a 10K, and then when I was done, I just kind of felt like I was done. It's 20 minutes to 6. Tomorrow's leg day, so I don't want to go crazy today. I did a lot yesterday, so I'm good with not doing it anymore. I wanted to talk about my YouTube shorts. So I've put a few up, uploaded a few, I guess you would say. And it's weird that the first one got a lot of response, and then the next 5 or so got almost none. And then last night I kind of hit some I don't know, something in the algorithm or whatever, and it went nuts. I mean, crazy, relatively speaking. And I actually got 2 comments. One was very nice, encouraging. The other one, clearly a kid. And I get it, he's a kid. But kids, whatever. Wasn't going to respond. And I actually just gave him a thumbs up, like, cool, whatever. But the more I thought about it, I thought, this might be an opportunity not only for me to feel better, because I seriously doubt I'm going to teach him anything, but maybe one day when he gets his ass beat at the gym, he can look back at this interaction and say, you know what, maybe I should have listened to that guy. So I've worked in the gym for 18 years, getting closer to 19 at this point. And I went into that job probably knowing a fair amount, probably knowing more than most people who did not have specific education in the area, just because I had done so much reading for my own. But then was in school and learning more and becoming a nationally certified personal trainer and gaining experience all along. So I've been at this game for a while, and I learned, first of all, very rarely is unsolicited advice well received. Second of all, it's such a tricky thing to just volunteer advice to someone. You need to be prepared for, one, the advice to be ignored, and then even maybe for it to not be well received. And that's pretty much what I said to this kid. I have insects competing for my protein drink. One, and I've learned this because I will approach someone if I see something extremely unusual in their workout. It has to be glaring to me. But my first question would be, what are you hoping to accomplish with this workout or this particular move? Because without knowing the objective of the workout, how can I possibly give any kind of insight? Second of all, you probably need to know some background information. Does this person have limitations? I took a class on being a row instructor. There was an older man there who I kept thinking, why aren't they correcting some of this guy's form flaws? Well, a lot of the people in that class knew each other. It was at a studio in Charleston, and a lot of them knew each other and were familiar with their backgrounds and stories and whatever. This guy had severe limitations physically, and what he was doing on the rower was what he could physically do. But I didn't know that. Thank God I didn't say anything. I was not in a position to, either from lack of experience or not being well educated in the area myself. That's why I went to take the class. So that's an issue. And then you also kind of need to know, in the area of background information, what is their normal workout regimen and where are they in that regimen? So if I saw someone doing what I perceived to be a full body movement or whatever, but they were completely ignoring their chest, well, I don't know if they hit chest the day before or not. What if they did a massive bench press workout the day before and their pecs were fatigued and there was no point in hitting them again? In fact, it could be detrimental at that point. So if you don't know somebody's regimen, you can't interject. So, and that's basically what I was told this kid. If you wanted to go on there and look at the comment what I wrote out, you can feel free. He suggested 3 exercises, which was really, they were funny because it was clear that he was trying to do a total body workout in 3 exercises, and he had me doing knee push-ups, which I'm assuming he meant push-ups while on my knees, squats, and curls. That's great, dude, but that's not what I'm after. I wasn't doing a total body workout. I was doing a non-traditional core workout, i.e. kettlebells, mace, weighted walks. That's a whole different ball field. So, all of that to say, rein it in a little bit if you're ever tempted to give anyone unsolicited advice. Also, this kid doesn't know my background or my education or my experience. So why would he think that he could interject something that would be new to me? I get it. Like I said, I do believe he's a kid, and I'm a 51-year-old man with a lot of experience in the gym and education and training. Whatever. So, anyway, if you are one of my new subscribers, which for some reason that particular short last night has garnered me some more followers. I don't have many. I think I'm up to 9. At one point yesterday I had 11, so maybe I already pissed a couple people off. I'm okay with that. And then like 6,000 something views of this particular short in 10 hours or whatever it was. It's kind of mind-boggling to me, but anyway. So there's that. Thanks for the follows, the subscriptions, the whatever you call it on YouTube. I'm still kind of learning the game even after 50-something videos or whatever it is. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Happy Sunday. Thanks for watching, and I'll holler at you tomorrow for leg day. Peace out.